Hello guys, welcome back to my channel. So I was asked recently by one of my followers, has my diagnosis affected my fitness journey? And I'll take you back to 2021 when I was diagnosed with HIV, actually 2 or 3 months before I was diagnosed. It was in July of 2021. I went to a family party and someone said to me, I won't say who, but someone said to me at the party, "Pete, you're looking really skinny and gaunt." And you know, as you can imagine, I got quite offended by that, but it drove me to think I need to get myself back in the gym. And at the time, this is before I was diagnosed with HIV, I was getting all sorts of symptoms. I was getting really bad fatigue. All sorts of things were going on. If you go back to my HIV symptoms video, you can see what my symptoms were. But it was really progressing quite quickly, and I was actually feeling quite unwell, and I was losing weight very quickly. So I started I didn't start going to the gym straight away. I actually started working out at home, doing push-ups and sit-ups, and just getting my body used to training again, because I did actually used to do weightlifting when I was about 18, 19 years old. I did it for about 2 or 3 years. And then when I got married, it just kind of life got in the way and I stopped. So yeah, I started doing body weight stuff to begin with, and then I progressed to getting some free weights and a bench, and I started training at home and started building up my strength and confidence. And then in October of that year is when I received my HIV diagnosis. So I was actually, even though I was feeling unwell, I was training up until that point without realizing, you know, what was going on, what was really happening. And that was obviously being diagnosed with HIV. I think it was around the 20th of October that year that I was diagnosed. It was very late in October. So after that, I was put on medication and my body started to recover, and I carried on training at home until I think it was around May of 2022. And that's when I really started getting serious with training in an actual gym where you've got access to more equipment. But has it affected my fitness journey? No, it hasn't. I recently got my testosterone levels checked, and they were actually above average. You know, I'm going to be 45 years old on August the 5th of this year. So I'm going to be 45, and my testosterone levels were 12.8, so that's above average. So my test levels are very good. I haven't struggled putting on weight. I found that when I was put on medication, which the drug I'm now on is Biktarvy. Before that, I was on Triamec. My immune system started to heal and recover, and my body started to recover, and I slowly started to put on muscle over the next sort of 2.5 years up until this period. So October this year will be 3 years since I was diagnosed. When I was diagnosed, my weight, you'll have to Google this. In England, we do it by stones. So I weighed 10 stone thereabouts in October of 2021. Now I'm just sitting under 16 stone. So I've nearly put on about 6 stone in weight over that 3-year period. So it's quite a bit of weight. I do have a little bit of fat, but a lot of, you know, muscle as well. I don't use any supplements whatsoever. I'm not on steroids, never been on steroids. In the beginning, I did use protein shakes, but when I went for my 6th monthly checkup at the sexual health clinic, they do a full blood work, and they said the creatine levels in my kidneys were very high. And I didn't realise there was actually creatine in the protein shake that I was using at the time. I was using a mass builder protein shake, so there's like 1,000 calories per glass. So I came off the protein shake straight away, and from that point on I've just used real foods. So from Monday to Friday I will eat as healthily as I possibly can, which is very difficult when you've got 4 kids at home and all sorts of treats and goodies in the cupboard. So for instance, when I get back from the gym, I normally train at about 9 o'clock in the morning till about 10, and then I will come home and I won't eat until probably 12 o'clock. And I'll normally have about 7 to 8 eggs scrambled. You can have them whatever way you prefer, but I like to have them scrambled. And then I won't eat again until the evening, when we have our evening meal as a family. So for instance, last night we had broccoli, roast chicken, new potatoes, and that was it. So that gives you a general idea of what I'm eating during the week. So I get all my protein from real food. So eggs, brilliant source of protein. They're also rich in all sorts of vitamins and minerals, and I believe they are actually the most nutrient rich food on the planet. I think the only thing they lack is vitamin C. So if you want protein, eggs are the best protein as well. And don't throw away the yolks. The yolks are the best part. That's where all the vitamins and minerals are. So, if you're looking to put on size, eat eggs. They're brilliant for you. All the latest research is showing that you can't eat enough eggs. So, and then in the evening, like I said, I just have a normal meal. And at the weekends, I will have my treats. So I do love a burger. I love chips. So as long as you don't go crazy with it, I tend to have my treats at the weekend. So that is it really. It has not affected my fitness journey in any way, shape or form. I'm currently nearly 45 years old and I'm in the best shape of my life. I'm the biggest I've ever been. I feel great. I feel fit. I feel healthy. And it's really if there's one good piece of advice I can give you, is be consistent with your training. I see so many people go into the gym, they'll do a couple of weeks, then they'll miss 3 weeks, then they'll come back for a month. I can honestly say to you guys now that in the nearly 3 years that I've been training, I have never once missed a training session. Even if I felt ill or I've had a cold, I will still do something. I might not lift as heavy as I normally would, or do the same sort of routine that I would normally would, but I will always get something in. Even if I've got to train at home, for a few days if I'm feeling sick, which isn't that often as well. That's another thing. People think that people who are living with HIV are sick all the time. I am very rarely ill. My wife will tell you that, and the people that are around me will tell you that. And if I do get a cold, 2 or 3 days, I'm feeling fine again. So get plenty of vitamin C down you, eat as healthily as you can, be consistent with your training. That is the most important thing when it comes to training, is be consistent. Don't skip a training session. Even if you don't want to feel like doing it, get in there and get it done. If your goal is to get strong and to put on size, put on muscle, lean muscle, you've got to be consistent with it. So hope that answers some questions for you guys. If you've got any other questions, please leave them in the comments. If you're not subscribed, please subscribe. Please like the video if you like it. Please share it and hit that notification bell, and it will alert you to any future videos that I do. So I hope you all have a fantastic day, and I shall see you in the next video. Take care, guys. Bye-bye.